Hey, and welcome to more Post to Posts. We just got done filming the 5 things that we like about football. Now it's time to do the 5 things we dislike about football. So a little bit of a negative video. However, we wanted to do both of every sport. So we came up with this list together, and I'm confident that a lot of people will agree with us, even some football fans. So you ready to get into this?
Ready to roll.
Number one, kind of bad flow. It doesn't really. There's a lot of whistles. It's 8 seconds of excitement and a lot of standing around afterwards. So it's.
Yeah.
The flow is different at different times of the game because sometimes you're hurrying and you're rushing, and sometimes you're just taking your time. So to me, football is. It can be frustrating to watch just in a flow perspective. So.
It can be, and you've got these built-in, like each team has 3 timeouts. Then you've got your 2-minute warning where the clock stops.
Mm-hmm.
Then the clock will stop whenever the ball goes out of bounds. They have to stop the clock to bring the ball back in bounds and get set up for the snap. Other times, though, the ball stays in play and the clock continues to tick. And if a team is out of timeouts, like you say, they're in a hurry mode, they might have to try to march all the way down the field, and they've only got a minute to do it. And it's amazing how far they can get, sometimes all the way to the end zone, get their touchdown that they need, and maybe tie the game or go ahead. So there are times when football doesn't have those interruptions, and it's very fun to watch. And then there's other times where you're disliking
Exactly. Yeah.
It's just agony.
It can be hard. Yeah, it can be really hard in the head sometimes.
Yeah.
Number 2, this is going to sound a little bit weird because it ties into something that we actually like about football, but the danger of injury.
Yeah.
One of the things that we liked was the physicality, but there's so much head-to-head contact in football. There's a lot of injuries. There's people falling on legs and breaking your entire leg, and just to see that on camera.
Yeah.
Ankles not being knocked out cold. It's almost too physical, so it's really tough on the players. So I can't really fix that. It's that football's football.
I don't know how you find that balance that still
Yeah.
provides that physicality, but maybe places less risk on the players themselves
Exactly.
for injury. It's frightening sometimes, and as much as I like the crashing and banging, sometimes it's too painful to watch some of these slow motion replays of a guy's leg going in 3 different directions when he's crumpling down on the field.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to do.
Number 3, the halftime show. Specifically the Super Bowl is just. I don't watch it because I hate it. I completely skip it.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy. It's just a pony show. It's too time consuming. It's
Dragging entire stages out.
Yeah.
The whole stage will come right out in the field.
It frustrates me this much that I'm actually getting angry about this one.
Hundreds of dancers.
So I don't care
shows.
about who's singing what and with who and a bunch of dancing and choreography. Just take a normal break and just play the game.
Speculation for weeks before the game. Who's going to be?
Yeah.
Janet Jackson's going to be there again. Will she have another slip?
Yeah.
It's painful. Just painful. Sorry.
Number 4, the lack of parity. We see a lot of Patriots are winning again.
Yeah.
It's just
Cleveland Browns are win. No, sorry. Wrong team. Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
some people like this.
Yeah, I don't like too much parity in sports.
Right.
I do think that I like the idea of having dynasties, but dynasties that eventually can get overthrown.
Eventually.
It
Doesn't seem to be the case in
Not
football.
so much. Not so much. Yeah.
It'd be nice to see some more underdogs have success in football. Number 5, too much commentator chatter. This was more so you, so I want to explain that.
Not so much during the play-by-play. It's bad enough. But at halftime, the pregame show, the postgame show, some networks, they'll go 2 hours before game time with reams of commentators. We have a widescreen TV down in the man cave, and there might be 7 people, and they're all like former linebackers. So they fill up the entire TV, and they're all holding microphones, and each one of them speaks for 13.7 seconds. And then they go to commercial. It's just...
I agree.
Too much.
Yeah.
Too many huge men in suits talking about the sport that's wasting my time. I don't even watch that stuff. I just don't. If I watch it all, I'm watching the game.
I agree.
I come in just at opening kickoff, maybe watch the coin toss, and then I'm gone the minute the whistle goes. I'm out. I don't want analysis. I could care less, with one exception: the Army-Navy game,
Oh yeah, that's good.
college game. To me, the best part of that game is the 2 hours before kickoff, when the midshipmen and the cadets are coming in. They're doing their thing. They're marching. They're lining up. It is beautiful to watch.
I agree. Well said. I'm glad you brought that up. Actually, the Army
I
game.
love it.
So those are the things that we dislike about football.
Yeah.
There's probably more, and there's probably more that you are thinking of in your head right now. Take those thoughts and put them down below in the comment section, because we'd love to know your dislikes about football. And even football fans, I know you don't like to talk negatively about your sport, but try and come up with something that you actually dislike about your sport. And it'd be interesting to know your thoughts below in the comment section. Please subscribe if you're not already. Please like this video if you did like it, and we'll see you in the next one. Adios.